My dear fellow, the public live for poor taste. They yearn to be shocked.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, do you know how many people watch Save Data Team?
I almost made that joke. Damn it. You got me.
Wow. That's a big laser. Yeah, again, that straight up looks like a death laser.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's absolutely a death laser.
I mean, technically, in this context, it was a death laser.
And did cause death.
So, that's it, is it? This is the machine that blew up.
It must have been a magnificent explosion. I've seen my fair share.
You've seen things like this before, you mean?
Of course. Hurley's always doing experiments that end in a bang. In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry.
That might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up from the stairs.
No, he just really enjoys eating spicy burritos.
One time, he made something that exploded with such force it took the roof off the building.
But I live in the attic, what?
I wish you'd been there to see it, Runo.
It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof.
Well, anyway, that's enough about that. It's time to investigate.
Also, I appreciate that the Ferris wheel is actually moving. That's kind of cool.
Yeah?
Oh, look! Inspector Gregson is over there.
Oh shit, spoilers for Nirvana Initiative.
What?
You don't get that joke, but
Yeah,
the
okay.
Ferris wheels.
Okay.
I'll remember that, though, in the future.
The second we see a Ferris wheel, I'm going to say, God damn it, Wes, you ruined this moment.
Spoiler.
Damn right, you ruined it.
He seems to be deep in thought about something, whilst eyeing up the machine carefully.
Really? He just looks confused to me.
That's incredible.
I am so confused right now.
William Turner.
William and Turner.
Ferris wheel. We can look at the Russian style. I can't remember the name of that building. I should know the name of it.
Oh, the tops of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what that roof style is. Chat will remind us.
It ripped itself apart magnificently, didn't it?
Magnificently and mercilessly.
So, someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and then beamed through the air.
Yes, beamed, not blasted. That's the point.
Yes, that part's crucial, really. Is something like that even possible, though, Iris?
Oh, Bruno, I'm just a child. How should I know?
I was about to say, I was like, Ryan, why are you asking the 10-year-old the limits of science?
Easy, because she probably knows
Yeah.
better than 90% of the characters in this universe.
Very true. A child when it suits you, you mean?
From what I can tell, I think if you were to pull this...
Stop! Don't touch that!
That was practically instantaneous kinesis the way you flew over just now, Gregsy.
That's good. That's a funny joke.
Please, your ladyship, I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here.
So sorry. You can have some of my latest special blend to make up for it. I love how he just downs tea.
He chugs it.
Wonderful. This stuff really is wonderful.
It's just like old times, this is. Was that fade out really necessary?
No.
We're representing Professor Harebrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. So we should be allowed to examine the scene.
Ha! Listen, Sunshine, even I'm not allowed to touch anything up here. It's that blasted Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act to blame. It's driving me potty.
You should go get that looked at. Well, shit. What I should have done is a weed joke, because it is almost 4:20.
Yeah, that's true.
Potty. Oh yes, that special dispensation. The professor mentioned that too.
More red tape's all we need. I don't know what the government thinks it's playing at sometimes. Someone should really just reveal all their secrets.
Gregson, weren't you trying to do that? Or wasn't I trying to do that?
But we're allowed to just look, aren't we?
Eh?
Surely that's alright. Isn't it? Crexy?
Shh.
Course, your ladyship, anything you say, your ladyship, but please don't get your dainty little hands dirty, will you?
Don't worry.
I'm
We
wearing
wouldn't dream of
gloves.
touching anything, would we, Bruno?
She really knows how to get what she wants. Can we talk to you? Yeah, okay. Using high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across to the Crystal Tower. It's an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public.
True. It was by far the most unusual of the experiments planned for the exhibition, mind.
To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present, I mean.
The government's doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than the odd spot of public safety infringements. If they can be the first to develop some new technology, it makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see.
Yes, I suppose that's true, in a way.
So, the powers that be are placing a heavy emphasis on scientists' rights at the moment.
What sort of rights?
Fucking her making this face and asking this question out of context.
What sort of rights?
What rights do you need?
They're making it so that any theories the brains have remain their legal property, as it were.
Ah, a bit
Right
of intellectual property law.
Uh-huh. Right through developing it into a practical idea and even going into production. Which is the infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. Because the new Highfalutin Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act forbids it.
Ah, I see now.
The only people with permission to investigate here are from some brand new department at the Yard. The Forensic Investigation Team is called. We've been relegated to keeping guard.
Fit. The Forensic Investigation Team.
Any old fool could see that this heap of scrap metal was a sham to begin with. But just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing with it.
Poor Crexy. He's very het up, isn't he?
I've never seen het up.
Head up.
Het up. Apply directly to the forehead.
God damn it. Yeah?
Remind me again, what's this new legal act that means we're not allowed to touch the scene here? That thing you kinda just talked about?
Are you having me at it, Sunshine? It's the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
Yes, I think Hurley mentioned that recently. The real twinkle in his eye, as I remember.
I'm sure he did, your ladyship. I'm sure he did. Passed especially for this great exhibition it was. All scientists have to do is present their ideas or inventions to some suits in civil service. And if it gets rubber stamped, that's a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality.
What does that really mean?
Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a load of cobblers, if you ask me. Put forward by shammers like yourself.
Okay, well... Thanks for that.
I love how absurd some of the inventions here are. It's all so fun.
It might be fun to you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine, eh? Hang science, that's what I say.
Oh, I don't think so. That sounds like my dream job.
Aw. You'd soon think otherwise after spending a day guarding all these shammers' bogus contraptions.
But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point.
Yeah, well, there is a point, sadly.
Sorry.
Thanks to another of our government's bright ideas, if any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant.
The scientists get funding?
Exactly. And that's what they're all after. All these shammers coming from far and wide to clog up Hyde Park. And who has to keep them all safe, eh? Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who.
Damn, sounds like it sucks to have to do your job. I'm so sorry.
Right, that's exactly what I'm saying. So you can see why I say it now, can't you? Hang science! Hang it!
Oh, maybe I can see your point.
I think that Inspector got the point.
Apparently, Professor Hairbrain lives and works in Germany now, conducting his research.
That's right. Came back to Britain especially for the Great Exhibition, as I understand it. Probably after one of the government's research grants.
Actually, we learnt something else about the professor earlier today. About his time in further education. It turns out he was at university with someone we both know. Lord Van Zeeks.
Eh? What's that? That's news to me. But if Van Zeeks mounts the prosecution, then as the accused, the professor's fate is...
Sealed? Because the Reaper will get him one way or another.
Blimey. That man's beyond me. I don't know what goes on in that head of his.
Fenris Sulfrate says Gossip Girl, Ryan. Yeah, I would love for Ryan just to go XOXO.
XOXO. Talking of Van Zeeks, this morning's paper ran the story of him being attacked. Read that?
Oh yes, but Mr. Reaper is completely fine. Nothing to worry. Excuse me. Nothing to worry about.
Yes, right. Glad to hear it. Still, the Reaper, huh? How long's that business gonna keep up, I wonder?
The mystery of the Reaper. The victim in this case, the investor, Mr. Assman. He was another of the Reaper's victims, or so I heard.
Lord Barrick Van Zeeks is a top-class prosecutor. But even he can't always push the right verdict through. Sometimes justice can't win.
Sometimes I'm on the defending side. Yes, I heard about the jurors being bribed and evidence being falsified. And that's how the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it?
Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Van Zeeks initially. We all assumed he was taking matters into his own hands if he failed to seal the deal in court.
Although the man himself denies the charge.
Well, he'd done a very thorough investigation, and the conclusion we reached is, is that Lord Van Zeeks is in no way related to the deaths of those people outside the courtroom. There's no question in my mind. I stake my reputation on it, I would.
But if that's true, then how do you explain it? All those defendants couldn't have just coincidentally died if nobody killed them.
I know that, but I can't explain it. It's a mystery after all, isn't it? That's the whole point of the Reaper.
Professor Harebrain mentioned something else. He said that at university, Lord Van Zeeks was a totally different person, easygoing and kind.
You what?
I love that even Gregson's like, no fucking way.
You what?
He said that it was after they both graduated that something happened to change the man. Do you have any idea what it was?
Well, surely he wasn't betrayed by a Japanese guy. That couldn't be that.
It became his whole personality.
Yeah. No clue.
Really?
Look, I've got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime scene. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere, eh?
Alright. While we're here, we'll do one more. We'll do one more of these.
Yeah.
Finish the set. This is the symbol of a defense lawyer where I come from, Inspector.
Well, doesn't pass muster here in London. You might as well chuck it in the deep fat fryer. I am running low on chips.
Are you going to eat my armband?
No, maybe.
No one's ever
do you
said
not want
that
it?
to me before. Mr. Sholmes suggested I feed it to a dog, though.
If you fry it first, you can
Whoa!
feed it to me.
Does he think it's made of potato? That's incredible.
Shit.
Alright, let's look at things.
Now we can probably look at the box.
No, box is still just
No,
nothing.
they don't care about our box.
Considering how badly damaged everything is, Professor Harebrain was lucky to escape unscathed, I'd say. We should have a good look around the machine while we can, I think.
Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, you hear?
Jesus God, man. I won't touch a thing, I promise. So, please, spare a thought for your digestion. Anyway, do you really think this machine could actually disassemble people like the Professor claims?
He asks, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, sunshine. If we were allowed to examine all this blatant scrap metal, maybe we could answer that question. But we can't, can we?
Because of the annoying rules, you mean?
Exactly! The annoying, obstructive, flaming rules!
Oh, look at the base of the machine there.
Oh yes, there's a tool of some kind poking through the wire mesh.
Yeah.
It's a screwdriver,
a screwdriver, I think.
Oh, well,
No.
screw what you think, Ryan.
Ah!
Oh yeah, look.
But will you drive it, I
Oh,
think?
isn't it a lovely one? The handle is in the shape of a capital letter A.
It is?
For ass man.
Oh yes, you're right.
What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything, I said. Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, I said.
Yes, I totally understand, sorry. I only touched it a teeny weeny bit.
I hated that.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, I only touched it a teeny weeny bit.
Rexy, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. Really very, very curious.
Course, your ladyship. You're so clever, your ladyship. Fancy spotting something like this. but I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Rimno found it first.
I assure you, I'll investigate it thoroughly.
He's gone off with it.
Great, let's touch all
Yeah,
the
I was like,
stuff
well, if he
now.
left, then, like, fuck it. Open season on this thing.
That was very mean, I'm afraid. Inspector Gregson is going to make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in next month's installment now.
Oh my god. Poor Gregsy.
I'm going to make it so he makes a deal with a criminal in order to prevent evidence from getting out.
Right, are you done here, Mr. Naruhodo?
Sorry.
Isn't it about time you were leaving? Or rather, it is about time you were leaving.
That's funny.
That lot are here now.
Oh.
That lot?
Do we get to meet the forensic people? Are they
Yeah, I
separate
think so.
characters?
The forensic
bit.
investigation team. They'll be giving me the heave-ho in a minute too.
The what?
Oh dear. Poor Grexy. Here, have another cup of my special blend to cheer you up.
Hey, the spot. Yup, hits it every time.
Well, at least I've seen the scene with my own eye. I've seen the scene with my own eyes. It looks like this is as far as we're going to get with our investigations here, at least.
I've been thinking.
Yeah.
Early might know something, mightn't
I was
he?
gonna say we probably have to talk to Sholmes now. About what?
He mightn't.
About Mr. Reaper.
About what happened to Lord Van Zeeks, you mean? Because it sounds like something very significant occurred after he graduated from university. Something that completely changed his life. Maybe, but I have no idea where to find Mr. Sholmes at the moment. He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he?
Madame Tusspells.
This is what you need.
What's this? Some kind of entrance ticket? Madame Tusspells. Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You don't know it? It's the most popular attraction in London at the moment. It's very close to Baker Street, actually. We could go now if you like.
No, we don't have time for visiting attractions today, Iris. We have a big trial tomorrow.
But that's where Hurley is.
What? At this popular London attraction?
Yes.
How is it that you know where he is?
Hurley told me, but he told me to keep it a secret from you know.
Madame Tusspells. I don't know how it could be related to the case we're investigating here, but then stranger things have happened, and when they happen, Mr. Sholmes is it usually smells like the butts. Mr. Sholmes is usually at the heart of them.
Bye, Gregson.
Alright, let's go to Madame... Here's the thing, is this supposed to be a Madame Tussauds joke? But like
It says
Tusspells?
waxwork exhibits.
I have no idea. It is? Okay. So I'm guessing we should be pronouncing it Madame Tusspells instead of... I don't know, whatever.
Two spells.
What is
Tusspells.
Two spells?
Oh, Madame Tussaud's is just a wax museum. Okay. Museum of Waxworks.
Ah,
Oh, it's Jack the Ripper.
ah, ah.
I don't know what that one's supposed to be.
What is this place? Look at all these terrifying scenes. But why are all the people so still? Okay, I like that. That Ryan has never seen a wax figure and he's confused. Guillotines? Ruthless murderers? I know what I'll be dreaming about tonight. Ryan, a real person has been murdered.
They're all wax models. They're amazingly realistic, aren't they? What do you think, Bruno? Shocked?
Wax models? Ugh! I read about dead bodies in wax once in a magazine about strange phenomena. I love
you saying there's dead people inside of the wax or something?
Depending on how corpses are kept after death, parts of them can turn into wax, apparently. Is that true? It can't be, right? Oh, people say it's called saponification? What? Oh, no. It's called adipocere.
Oh, yeah. It's pronounced adipocere.
Adipocere, thank you. I was going to ask pronunciation.
A grayish, waxy substance formed by the decomposition of soft tissue in dead bodies subjected to moisture.
Wow. Crazy.
Yep.
Huh.
So that's a real thing.
Wow.
Hey, we learned something about dead people today.
Yeah.
Stop talking about creepy things like that, Bruno. You're scaring me.
I also do. This is now my headcanon that he spent the last 6 months just reading like occult magazines and just being like,
instead of studying for.
Yeah. Did you hear about this shit?
You seen this? You heard about this?
You follow me, camera guy?
Oh, damn it! It did one of those instant cuts. What was you saying?
Instantaneous transmission.
Yeah.
Anyway, how is it pronounced? I'm sorry.
Adipocere? Was that what you said, Wes?
Adipocere.
Adipocere.
Anyway, adipocere doesn't form readily, you know. It's only in very specific... What's now?
I've just remembered something else I read in another magazine about strange phenomena.
Oh my god.
It was an old lady who lived in a shoe. Maybe a witch who used to pour molten wax over corpses and put them on display.
Jesus.
None of the exhibits in here are real.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. Hey, listen, I'm just saying, the evil lady...
Oh, for sure. For sure. She could stab me any day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're all entirely man-made replicas.
They can't be! Do you really expect me to believe that? Just look at them!
Oh.
Also, shit, that one is fucking Rolly B.
No, that's a real person, I bet.
Oh, maybe. But they still have the big long scarf like Rolly.
They do have the big long top, it doesn't look like Rolly.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look who it is.
That one's really realistic.
That's
wow.
really funny.
It's even animated differently.
Yeah, the fact that it stands out like that. There's no way anybody could make models of people that are this realistic. And they're all such gruesome scenes. Wait. God damn it.
What is it?
Oh. No, I must just be seeing things.
Oh, wait, what's that? There's like a hand.
I mean, we gotta look at the hand.
I mean, just very precariously sticking out of the curtain.
Is that an arm?
It looks like an arm, doesn't it? Maybe one of the waxwork models has fallen over.
You don't think it could be the work of one of the mass murderers in here, do you?
Bruno, stop scaring me.
Is it a wax arm or a real one?
Or a wax off.
Good.
Come on, you're always pointing that finger of yours in court. Poke that arm now and see how it feels.
Objection! Okay, they're not gonna let us do it. That big heavy curtain is in a very prominent position, isn't it? I have a nasty feeling that there's going to be something truly terrifying behind it.
Oh, yes. That's the famous Tusspells special exhibit. Depicts
Oh.
one of England's most notorious killers. Do you want to pay the extra fee and have a look?
Pay more money to be even more terrified? Oh, let me think about that for a moment.
It was only a suggestion.
Damn, the sass.
Yeah, let's talk to him first. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Aw.
let's do
No,
the latter.
We should
Oh, yeah,
examine
there's the
everything
ladder.
first.
You're right.
Yeah, I want to know about all the exhibits.
That's a funny place for a little ladder. What is it? Is something wrong?
Oh yeah, Ryan's like, no, it's just that in Japanese we have a totally different word for ladder that folds in half like for a ladder that folds in half like that.
We do in English too, you know. It's a step ladder, or just steps.
Yeah.
Be careful of making assumptions about other cultures, Runo. That's how wars are started.
Damn.
That's true. World War I was actually started over a ladder disagreement.
Yeah, Franz Ferdinand just said
Nothing to
just
do with
talked
it.
mad shit about ladders, and that's what.
Wars are started over narrow-minded cultural assumptions and having babies.
I didn't realize stepladders were an international point of contention, but the writer makes an astute point. Let's talk to Sleepy
Gary.
Joe Biden over here. These models are so well made, I can't tell what's a waxwork and what's human.
Or maybe all of the exhibits are real people. And when it's closing time and all the visitors have gone home, they suddenly start moving about.
Oh shit, where's Ben Stiller?
Yeah. Just thinking about it makes me wish it was closing time already and I was on my way home.
Have you seen the classic film Night at the Museum?
Alright, we'll look at the Jack the Ripper.
Come on, Jack.
Is this an example of Western Sujigiri?
Ooh, what is Tsuchigiri?
I don't know what that is.
You know, when a unscrupulous samurai randomly attacks a passerby to test his sword. Yeah,
dude, totally.
it's a fucked up thing. I still don't know, no. Oh shit, that was you. It was her.
Jesus.
I still don't
Yeah.
know. No.
That's hilarious. It says Tsuchigiri is a Japanese term for a practice when a samurai, after receiving a new katana or developing a new fighting style or weapon, tests its effectiveness by attacking a human opponent, usually a random defenseless passerby, in many cases during nighttime.
Yeah, it's I think more of like a trope, but I'm sure it did happen at some point.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, give me this one.
But actually, a waxwork samurai would probably be hugely popular. Could you model it? Could you model it, do you think, Runo? Doing that Sujigiri thing you mentioned.
Well, I do have a sword, but I've no intention of testing how sharp it is on a human subject. For now, at least.
Late.
Let's see.
Yeah, go. Who's the hot lady?
Yeah. Is this some infamous murderer?
Yes. Called Jane the Ripper. All her victims were young men.
I knew it! You can tell by the way she's holding that knife. Sure sign of a murderer.
Well, yes.
Ugh!
What's the matter, Runo?
I've worked it out. I know what she's doing. She's trying to fill that bathtub with blood so she can have a soak in her victim's gore.
What is up with this entire segment?
Yeah.
Not according to the information about the exhibit on the little board here. It doesn't mention anything about the bathtub.
Really?
Sorry, I don't think it's significant.
I still think it has to be there for a reason. Okay, thank God. I was like, is there like individual things? But no, it's all one. Alright, well, let's go talk to Sholmes then. It's the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes has his own wax statue in here. Really?
Well, he is world famous after all.
It's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it? Makes my skin crawl to look at it.
He's so ugly.
Hey.
I know.
Huh?
But look, Bruno, you can kick this Hurley, he doesn't move a muscle.
Why don't I test my Sujigiri on this wax statue? That was like... Oh shit. Oh shit. You can't go around kicking the exhibits, Iris. Wait. It just moved! I'm sure! And not even a little bit either!
Really? Did it?
Look closely.
You're not even trying anymore.
There are beads of sweat on the face of this waxwork model. Shall we move on, Iris? Over there, look! There's a great murder scene to enjoy. Much more appealing.
My dear fellows, I take exception to your recoiling in such a manner, as if you've seen something truly abhorrent.
Mr. Sholmes! I knew it.
Iris? What possessed you? I strictly forbade you from divulging my temporary waxwork secret to Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry, what? Does this imply that he told her? Yeah, so I guess she knew that he was just gonna stand here like a dingus.
Uh-huh.
Temporary waxwork? What do you mean?
And that kick! Could you not have exercised a little more restraint? You winded me.
But Bruno has something he needs to ask you.
Ah, a question?
And I thought you'd probably be getting bored, too. So here we are.
So wait, has he just been standing there
Yes.
all day?
Yes.
I guess so, yes.
Well, I can't deny that your timing was impeccable. A mere 2 minutes more being stationary like that. And my great brain, upon which all my success has been built, would have turned to wax.
Thank goodness we arrived in time.
Indeed. In many ways, the pair of you just saved the world from an unimaginable loss.
Ooh, Hurley, you do like to talk nonsense, don't you?
He could know something, it's true, about Lord Van Zeeks and what happened in the past to change him.
Now that you're here, let's take our time. How can I be of assistance? For you're in luck. I'm suddenly quite taken with the idea of conversing.
Oh, well, actually, I'm in quite a hurry.
And if my eyes don't deceive me, I believe something is afoot within the walls of this very museum. A most fascinating case, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Moreover, I have a strong suspicion that it is related to the matter about which you've come to me now.
But how could it be?
We shall speak again presently, my dear fellow, but for now I must return to my work.
God damn it. What? Back to being a temporary waxwork exhibit? Okay,
And this place just like not afford to make an actual wax sculpture of him?
that's really incredible. Alright. Talk to me. What is this place? Oh, I thought they were gonna just fucking get us there.
Madame Tusspells came to London from France 3 years ago, I understand. Since she opened this little waxwork museum last year, it's enjoyed great popularity in London.
There are museums like this in Japan, too. But these displays are something else. I mean, they aren't made from actual real people, are they?
The extreme realism of these waxwork models is a particular secret of the Tusspells family, they say. They earned renown during the French Revolution for waxworks of victims of the guillotine.
That sounds grim.
The gruesome scenes were portrayed with such realism in the expressions of the faces of the condemned.
Rightly, the sculptors would make the models directly from the corpses, right there at the site of the executions.
Jesus Christ. And Sherman Locks in the chat says the Tussauds really did this in real life. I did not know that.
Wow.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that's metal.
Oh, it really turns my stomach.
That's just one of several legends about the Tusspells family. Whether there's any truth in it, I couldn't say. But anyway, this museum houses models of famous people from all over the globe. Nevertheless, the most popular area by the museum by quite some margin, is this House of Horrors.
House of Horrors?
Of course, visitor numbers are dwindling now as a result of the Great Exhibition. But people usually flock here to see the exhibits of some of London's most vile criminals at their gruesome work. Naturally, most of the miscreants portrayed here were sent to the gallows. And so they're even stiffer now than the models of them.
Have you heard of poor taste?
My dear fellow, the public live for poor taste. They yearn to be shocked.
That's pretty funny. So,
I mean, do you know how many people watch Save Data Team?
I almost made that joke, damn it. You got me. So, the hideous exhibits in here are...
They're all portrayals of real events that actually took place.
Is it just me? Or did the temperature in here seem to drop? Also, Telepathic Kid says same joke, but with Big Bang Theory. Bazinga.
Yeah.
Anyway, I advise you not to think too deeply about what you see here.
Oh, he's back to being a waxwork, is he?
This is a funny joke. I like this.
What do you mean by a temporary waxwork, Mr. Sholmes?
Exactly what you see. I'm part of the exhibits here, catching these criminals in the act.
Catching them?
Every half an hour, I come in on a different killer in one of the displays and adopt a new pose to ensnare him. When members of the public come for a closer look, I offer them my hand to shake. For a shilling, I'll happily allow them to take a photograph with us.
Us? Does he mean him and the waxwork murderers in here? But why, Mr. Sholmes?
My dear fellow, isn't it obvious? For the money!
The money.
But I don't have any money.
Then why the fuck do you come to a waxwork museum? He really roared at me there. Very fitting for the House of Horrors.
As it stands, I may struggle to pay this month's rent. Do you have extra to cover me?
Wait, am I paying rent? What's going on here?
And I have the ravenous iris to consider.
Oh, Hurley.
What?
I'm so hungry.
What?
If push comes to shove, I shall have to ask you to do your bit, Mr. Naruhodo.
What's he threatening to rope me into now?
So, with that in mind, how about a photograph? As a special treat, you may have your pick of the murderers and scoundrels in here. The choice is yours.
Maybe some other time.
Remember, Mr. Naruhodo, ignore me at your peril.
Did you just threaten me?
You just threatened me, bro?
Back to being a waxwork again. Is it just me, or did his final remark there sound a lot like a curse? Alright, let's finally learn things. Maybe.
Well, what is it you'd like to ask me then?
Actually, it's about Lord Van Zeeks.
Ah, our friend Mr. Reaper. How did you find him? Well, I trust.
Well, we kind of made fun of him a lot in his office, but... So I filled in Mr. Sholmes about everything I'd learned. About Lord Van Zeeks, about Professor Hairbrain, and about the strange coincidence that they had been at university together. So I'm wondering what it was that happened to make Lord Van Zeeks such a different person.
I was sure that you'd know, Hurley.
You said there was something going on here, in this exhibit hall before. That something was afoot. And that you believed it was related to what I wanted to ask you about. Mr. Sholmes? He suddenly clammed up.
Well, it seems we've reached the unavoidable... Greetings!
Yo! Fridge
Oh,
instantly
wait.
like, baby! Ho, 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 ho.
It's a witch!
Yeah, holy shit. 10 out of 10. Insta babe. Oh, hello. Where did she appear from? And what's she wearing? Could she look any more mysterious? Or hot? Yo, Pridge, fucking get crazy, my guy!
Oh my god. I love... She also has the Sharingan.
Yeah,
She...
yeah. Wait, sorry,
I'm
no,
assuming this is-
hold the phone. Automod just stopped a post by Bubbles the Bandit. Bubbles the Bandit said, I don't like girls, but she's cool. Automod flagged that for misogyny.
I mean...
That's so funny. I don't like girls, but she's cool. Misogyny.
Where's the lie?
Bubbles the Bandit, I didn't mean it.
You're going to Twitch jail, Bubbles.
That was incredible.
Your
Oh.
banditry is over.
That's so good.
So I'm guessing she's Madame Tusspells.
She's gotta
so I'm
be,
guessing
right?
She's French.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, good,
Alright.
good thing. Oh my god, you're gonna give her a French accent too? Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. I hope you are appreciating my museum.
Sorry, have we... Mr. Sholmes, do you know this? Not again!
My apologies. I'm Esmeralda
Esmeralda.
Tusspells. This is my museum of waxwork.
That's a name, baby. That's a name.
Esmeralda.
Also, goddammit, Rainbow Dragon Cat said, I hate the French girl in this case. Which
Got
also
him.
got taken care of by Automod. Oh. You're the Madame Tusspells?
Bien sûr. Though
Good.
only 26 years young, I might add.
Good prediction on the French, yeah. Is that significant somehow?
I'm a madame in name only. It had a certain je ne sais quoi. She said the thing.
Yep. It's like as a character really French if they don't say
Unless
je ne
they
sais
say
quoi.
Je ne sais
it has
quoi.
a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Right.
Firstly, I must apologize for my waxworks, or rather, one waxwork in particular.
That'll be Mr. Sholmes, then.
I was led to believe he was a great detective, but he seems unable to settle.
Whoa!
Holy shit! Next time you move from your designated exhibit, there will be toil and trouble.
Very funny. Very good.
He sounds deadly serious.
That's a problem. How am I supposed to ask Mr. Sholmes about Lord Van Zeeks now?
Let's not forget what Hurley said before. About something being afoot right here in this museum.
Yes, I know, but
I'm so curious. I want to know what's happening here.
haven't we got enough on our plate already? It's got to be some shit with the hand, but let's talk to you. Did you make all these waxwork, Madame Tusspells?
I did. I am the third generation of waxwork artisans, you know. It was my grandmother who began the tradition in my family. Her fortunes were checkered, living through the turbulent times of the French Revolution as she did. Though that is when she acquired the savoir-faire that leads to the astonishing lifelessness.
All these waxworks really do look as though they're alive. In fact, they look more alive than Hurley.
What you see exhibited here represents the most atrocious of London's criminal past. All the waxworks were created in the presence of the real people on which they are modeled. In the hours immediately following their executions, that is the secret to the extraordinary lifelikeness.
Oh, really? Yeah. That sounds terrifying.
All walks of life have similar challenges, I'm sure. To carry out one's trade par excellence, one must go to extraordinary lengths. My exhibits are a reflection of society. I create only that which the public wishes to see.
Why couldn't the public have wished for something less horrifying?
Do not fear.
Sorry?
This room is the only one in the museum with such a macabre theme. I do hope you'll explore. There are models of famous singers, actors, politicians. Something for every taste, I hope.
It was Iris who dragged me straight in here, come to think of it.
Sorry, perhaps I should have eased you into things.
The Great Detective Waxwork. What's the situation with that?
My temporary waxwork model. He approached me some days ago, you see, with a business proposal.
Oh, what sort of proposal?
My dear madame, what these sparse exhibits need is the addition of a world-famous great detective. Or words to that effect. Naturally, I am well aware that Mr. Sholmes is widely known in London as a talented detective.
It's great detective, actually. He is very specific about it.
Yes, the crème de la crème. So I was keen to come to some arrangement with him, of course. But sadly, we were unable to agree terms.
Let me guess. Someone wanted to charge an exorbitant price for his services.
For a mere £500, I will dive into your cauldron of wax this very moment. Well, Madame Tusspells, we have an entire chat that'll do it for free, so...
Or words to that effect.
Mr. Sholmes might have overdone it slightly with the sales pitch.
Regrettably, the museum has a shortage of funds at the moment due to unforeseen circumstances. So we came to the current arrangement instead.
Surely he doesn't really need to do what he's doing, though, does he?
I would think not, but he was very insistent.
I have a 50-shilling problem that must be resolved by the morning.
Or words to that effect.
It's the pawnbroker. That's what it is. He must have something to redeem.
Is the consulting detective work not going so well?
Is it the game?
I wonder if I could ask you something.
Bien sûr.
I'm just curious. Is anything going on in the museum at the moment? Some kind of incident, perhaps?
Whoever suggested such a thing to you?
Oh, well, it was your temporary waxwork over there who mentioned it to me a little... Oh! He's disappeared!
Oh! A wax model is a work of art, not some tawdry object for trade.
Ah. There you are!
Leaving the exhibit again when you should be working? Do you wish to be melted down?
My dear Madame Tusspells, save your reprimands. There are more pressing concerns. The wax can wait. It's our ideas about your current problem we must throw into the melting pot instead. Personally, I would advise you not to involve the police.
Why ever not?
She's turned as white as a sheet.
Because you have at your disposal a great detective, whose services you may employ for a mere 50 shillings.
God damn it.
Though please be aware that I prefer... No, I insist upon payment in advance.
Very well. Let us see if the great detective is able to live up to his name, shall we?
Before I engage my analytical processes, I must ask you to clarify something. What, pray, is behind the curtain?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That is the Tusspells special exhibit. There is an extra charge to see it.
Ah, the special exhibit in the House of Horrors. It must depict a special killer, then, I presume. Would you be so kind as to draw back the curtain, I wonder?
Absolutely non. There is nothing amiss behind there.
Nothing amiss, madame. What about the arm protruding ominously from under the curtain? I strongly encourage you to allow me to see what lies beyond before the situation worsens.
Yes, very well. I will draw back the curtains, but only a soupçon?
Soupçon.
What does soupçon mean? Like a
Kind
little
of soup.
bit?
It's a kind of soup.
Soup's on!
That's what my grandmother said when she was watching daytime television. Oh, my soup's on.
My soup's on.
Yep. I must confess I peeked behind the curtain earlier. The Tusspells special exhibit is a very bleak graveyard scene indeed. And yet somewhat surprisingly, the waxwork killer one would expect is nowhere to be seen. What does strike one, however?
God damn it. Rickon in the chat says ice cream soup's on. Oh.
Wait, we know that guy. He was he was one of the jurors. He was the lead juror in a case.
Was he?
Yeah, he was juror number 1 at one point.
Oh, the chat's saying it too. Okay.
Yeah. I think in the case.
In the McGilded case. Oh, okay.
In the McGilded case. Yeah, he was juror number 1. Interesting. Is the portly gentleman lying peacefully on his back on the floor?
Well then perhaps, Mr. Sholmes, that man on the floor is the ruthless killer himself.
I'm afraid not, my dear fellow. He's a perfectly ordinary London gentleman. Not even a waxwork, in fact.
Wait, that's a human?
What?
As skillfully made as these waxworks are, they are always distinguishable from real humans.
By picking them.
So, allow me to present my 2 conclusions. The first is that a sizable business transaction has been taking place in this special exhibit.
Why would you say that?
And the second is that the aforementioned transaction is linked to a serious crime.
She looks as pale as candle wax.
I don't understand.
So, Madame Tusspells, as you've agreed to my fee, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work.
Are we getting a dance right now? Yep.
Yep.
I feel like this is
might be a good place
stop.
to call it for the day. Yeah.
I hope the game. Can I pause it? No, I can't.
We don't want to try doing the dance real quickly and then stop it?
Well,
I feel like the dance will probably take a minute.
Yeah, I feel like every time we've done a dance of deduction, it's been like 30 minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then that's what we think place to stop then.
Yeah. Folks, that's gonna do it for another Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. Again, this case is rip roaring, having a good time, meeting a very good-looking character and lots of good jokes. So heck yeah. If you want to watch it live, follow us on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam, support us on patreon.com/SaveDataTeam, or check out Javi. We'll have a link to that down below as well. And until next time, stick around for art, because court is adjourned. Mocha, I just draw Ryu and Kazuma, huh? Well, yeah, you're right, but Susato's also here. Yeah, it's adorable. I love her little smile. Thank you, Mocha. And this art of the two of them together is so good. It's so adorable. Thank you. Toads and Moss, no DL6 stuff. Found some funny stock photos, and I knew how to draw Phoenix and Miles. What is it with gay people being unable to sit straight? Pun intended. Anyways, they're serving. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized the heels.
The heels are so good.
Very
the
powerful.
heels with the rapier, like behind, and if you have a rapier, you gotta just let your hand rest on it. It's just a powerful. It's very good. James with lots of stuff today. I made Kazuma as Robin because the DC braid is too much. Yo, honestly, this is really fucking good. POV how Barrick actually sees Albert. Yeah. I love the shadow work on this. This is awesome, James. I read you the first drawing I ever sent here on the stream channel. Yeah, whoa, I do remember this. The original Ryan as being channeled by Mia, or by Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome. Heck yeah, James. Mina with first art of a TGAA character, and it's Iris. I want to eat her hair, to be honest.
It does look like cotton candy.
It does. Also, the 3 plushies we see in the game, I drew them of you guys as well. Oh, snap! You guys better brace yourselves. This game only gets darker from now on. Whoa! That's so adorable!
This is so good.
Wow! I love our designs. Yeah, they're really adorable.
Yeah.
Wow, Mina, this is so good. Also, the iris is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Bubbles the Bandit. I have no art relevant to the current case, so take this piece of McGilda doing paperwork because I low-key miss him a lot. Well, that is a very unique take.
That's a choice.
Yeah. But I love this.
Hey, listen, I miss doing McGilded's voice.
I am realizing, yeah, because he's normally wearing his hat. I was like, does his hair look like that? But I love his hair being like a giant M for McGilded, too. That's really good. Spiders George with the hose of Naga.
Yeah, I'm shocked he hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, they made him really cool, and then they were kind of like, yeah, he's just gonna stay in
And they're
Japan.
like, yeah, fuck this character. Maybe he'll be back, but
Maybe.
who knows? I feel like if he comes back, it'll be kind of just as like a little, oh yeah, I remember that guy?
Yeah. Metasaur, hello, longtime watcher / lurker, but this is my first time posting. I can't believe this is the first thing I'll post, but here we are, getting bullied in your own office, be like. I appreciate that you actually you caked him up.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wait, I thought that Ass Man was dead. I didn't realize that Van Zeeks was Ass Man.
Yeah, no, this is incredible. Thank you, Metasaur. Also, first time post, heck yeah!
Yeah!
Metasaur says, I had to remove the coat flaps just so the joke would work. That's incredible. Pinky, hi, guess who's drawing instead of studying anyway? There's several Shelly sprites that I edited to use in objection.lol. Still sprites, animated sprites, and breakdown sprites. And sorry, the formatting is kind of weird on the second one. Oops. No, I saw this earlier, and it's so good.
Yeah.
The subtle edits, like... Because I think he only has 3 sprites in the entire game originally. So you making all more
because
of
he
these.
doesn't.
He's barely
ever,
in it
like,
in person.
His facial expression never changes.
Also,
and you gave him new eyebrows.
The breakdown one is so good. It's so clean.
The monocle.
Yeah, like the strand on the monocle dropping is like beautiful. Incredible work. And we've got a content warning gun. For the context, I'm running a fanfic, which is essentially Pearls breaks into prison at night to see her mother and torments a few inmates. And even if she didn't have an actual weapon in this fic, this is what it would feel like. I was not ready for that image.
Okay, Mr. Sawwheat. Tell me where my mom is and nobody get hurt, all right?
That's fucking
Pearl's
incredible.
Pearl's giving me grandma with a gun energy. Right?
Yeah. Deserve man, it picked up cross-stitching again and made a bookmark. Yeah. Also,
Oh, that's really good.
So adorable. Pearl dropping the ball. Neil Vessel, I'm a bit behind in the streams on episode 38 of the first game, but hey, here's this silly little guy. I hope nothing bad happens to him.
Surely not.
Unfortunately.
And nothing ever did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He rode off into the sunset. Yeehaw.
Yeah, he's just not in the game because he went out to buy milk and cigarettes. But he'll be back.
Reaper Bop, first time posting here, so here's some art for you. Welcome.
Yeah.
First is a Ray drawing because she's my favorite. I'm sorry to both you, Susato, and I'm very aware that you're busy, but I need to tell you, I don't know, I'm your friend for the longest time. If there's anything you need. It's so good. It's so good. I like Ray. I hope that she comes back.
Ray was great.
And second is some OG trilogy nonsense. They've been talking about Steel Samurai for 3 hours. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Reaper Bop. I hope you post some more. Gonapologist with the quick SpongeBob edit. I mean, shipping Ben Barrow is basically just shipping Squid Bob. Yeah. Yeah, that feels pretty true. Also, a really clean edit. So good job.
Yeah, actually really clean.
Like,
yeah, it's super clean. The little scar on Squidward's forehead.
The glasses matching like perfectly. Like, this took some
Good
work.
one, Van Zeeks. Woo! Not on your life.
The little darling of the Van Zeeks family. Oh
yeah,
my god!
The sailor suit.
Yes! Oh, it's so cute! Oh.
Incredible.
Yen with defense attorneys and their child assistants visiting prosecutor offices across time.
Oh, Runo, please don't forget me in this scary office full of dead bodies when you leave.
Iris, don't be ridiculous. I would never leave a child like you anywhere unattended.
There are no dead bodies here. Are you listening to me?
Let's get out of here before that poor lonely man hears us.
No, Iris. He's just vain. That's different.
You're the reason I drink.
These
And then
are the reasons I drink.
I really shouldn't be sharing this report with you, right? But, well, I'm just such a good guy, I can't help it.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yeah. So they're just having a normal conversation, but Pearl and
Seriously, are stealing evidence?
yeah.
Just hardcore stealing evidence.
It really, the contrast of the way that Phoenix actively endangers Pearl and the way that Ryunosuke takes care of Iris is stark. Effortlessly dorky, 70s silliness. I may be put in jail, but I did it for the jokes.
Detective, this is a professional environment. Dress appropriately. And in what way is my clothing inappropriate? Close your shirt at once. Should you continue, I will dock your pay. Understood.
Amazing. Again, as always, dorky, like, I can't get enough of this buddy cop shit between the two of them. It's so good. Fab with hoping we see her this stream. Oh, we did.
Ooh.
We did.
Yeah, she pretty.
Uh-huh. And she put a spell on us.
And now we're hers.
She cast charm. It hits.
Lee, I forgot to post this in the finale of TGAA 1, so here's to celebrate Gina's return. Yeah. This is so good.
Aww.
I forgot that. Yeah, she had a cry sprite. For a little bit.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so good. It's so good, Lee. Thank you so much. Sure.
Oh,
Whoa.
my.
I wanted to share something. Don't know why Discord won't allow me to edit a message before the apps hate me, but I hope you're doing great, and I'm glad you like The Witch. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whew. I'm gonna have to turn my AC on.
I think you're gonna say I'm about to turn my webcam off. I was like, Wes. Also, yeah, the pose is incredible, especially like in front of the hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And little vampire Lolita Iris being a little excited about the murder. Very good. Soapy with I forgot that I can draw like this, lol. I'm so sick of drawing men fighting. Thank God for women. Indeed.
Yes.
Thank God
Sophie,
for
this is
women.
great.
Yeah, this is really, really good. I like the color
also-
shading you did on this too.
Yeah, just like the tiny little pops of color
Mm-hmm.
throughout it is really, really
Mhm.
cool.
Chrono Wizard. Some doodles based on this stream. Just how noble was his bloodline? Yo.
Nothing personnel, Ryan.
Fucking never forget that Sonic the Hedgehog OC. Yep, we do have Varsity Jacket Van Zeeks. Very, very good.
Nice.
Me getting pissed off at my microphone.
The microphone
Yep.
running away from
Yep.
you.
Ferdinand Van Zeeks. Oh, very good. Very
I'm Ferdinand von Ayer.
good. So good. Wait, It Just Works? Is this It is Todd Howard, yeah.
It is. Oh yeah.
Because he said Skyrim just works.
It just worked.
and him hanging out with Deku from My Hero.
Nice.
Very,
With
very
their, with
good.
their hair switched.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I just realized that.
Fucking the idea of Deku with like an afro is very funny to me. Just like a very curly haired afro.
This hair swap AU.
Hell yeah. All right. And before we go, because we're okay. We're okay. And again, this will be 2 minutes. Let me get this set up. Again, so Emerald Fluffy made this. It is very funny.
Is this case 1 of
1-1
the very first game?
of the very first
Okay.
game.
Sky. Why me? I cannot understand it. That's it. He had to find someone to fix him. People. There are people like him. Say it.
Be direct.
Be
He was
direct.
accused to place of residence. Son, I'm scared.
Good.
Hello, boss.
Oh, I'm glad you made it in time. Well, should I say Phoenix? Well, not everyone sees the point in killing. This is very important for you and your customers.
Thank you very much. Because I owe you.
Today is love. Did you meet the broker before the deal?
No. My current job is debt. Wow, Phoenix, same.
Me too.
That's why I became a lawyer.
That's a good reason, honestly.
Yes, this is new to me.
I want you as much as I can.
Damn,
Me too.
same.
Me too, Phoenix.
Same.
I want to help him. I will give you a lot.
Ooh.
It's over. My life, it's over.
Are your customers crying?
It's true.
Death! Death! Death!
As if you were going to die.
Yes.
Grenade!
Hello, Larry.
Yeah, just probably getting yelling grenades pretty powerful, actually.
This man is my fault. Let's call it my fault. Hold the stick until death. I am not afraid of death.
What is this? What happened?
Not
That's
afraid.
it. That's it. Doing it. I can't live without him in this world. No chance. What do I have, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you have to tell me who took my child.
Who is responsible for your friend's death? The book explains. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. The first case is simple. A girl was found dead in her house. Which lips are defined? Larry Booth, my high school friend. There is a saying in our school.
Famous descendant of John Wilkes.
When things
Surely he
smell,
didn't do it
they
anymore.
often smell. I have known you for 23 years and counting. Problem-solving skills. All I can say is that it's usually not their fault. He was just unlucky. But I know you are a good person. I respect him like that. So I'm closing this thread for the sake of clarity. Me and... Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
But yeah, again,
yeah, that's very funny.
It's the whole thing was done, which I'm sure took so much time, and I think that would be
that's
funny to
awesome,
do
though.
in the middle of like switching back to Apollo or something like that if we have time. I think that's a good idea.